number 32, Kawhi Leonard.
3-time first-team All-NBA, 2-time second-team All-NBA, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 3 top 5 MVP finishes, including a second-place finish, 7-time All-Defensive Team. So that's the individual accomplishments. The team accomplishments are a little more complicated in the beginning than not complicated at all at the end. He's a 2-time Finals MVP with a bit of an asterisk. That first Finals MVP, the one he got with the Spurs, is, other than Andre Iguodala's and Wes Unseld's, probably the most curious, head-scratching Finals MVP ever awarded. He did have 29-4 in Game 3 of those Finals. However, he also had consecutive 9-point Finals games. In a Finals, he won Finals MVP for averaging 18 points and 6 rebounds. So that's a Finals MVP, but only kind of. However, the next Finals MVP he won, it was a no-doubter, and that's what I want to talk about, because he was the best player, without a doubt, on a champion. And let's talk about the runs where he was the best player on a team. 2017, his last healthy year with the Spurs. Kawhi was 28, 8, and 5, and his shooting splits for that playoff run were 53 from the field, 46% from 3, and 93% from the free throw line. That all ended when Zaza Pachulia put his foot underneath him on that corner three-pointer in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and that essentially also ended his Spurs run. But then the very next year, the year with Toronto, he had one of the greatest postseason runs ever. 2019 Eastern Conference semifinals, here's what Kawhi does. Game 1, 45-11. Game 4, 39, 14, and 5. Game 7, 41, 8, and 3. And oh yeah, by the way, a buzzer beater in Game 7 over Joel Embiid to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. What happened in the Eastern Conference Finals? That was supposed to be the year Giannis broke through. I thought that was going to be the year Giannis broke through. Remember going on TV saying this is Giannis is going to win MVP, going to win the championship. The Bucks are rolling. They're up 2-0 in that series on Toronto. Game 3 goes to, I think, triple overtime, certainly at least double overtime, and Kawhi has 36, 9, and 5, down 2-0 to avoid going down 0-3, and they end up winning 4 in a row. In Game 5 of those Eastern Conference Finals, he's 35, 7, and 9, and for the playoff run, 30 points, 9 rebounds per game, carrying a good but far from great Raptors team to a championship. Now, is that different if KD doesn't pop his Achilles, if Klay doesn't blow out his knee? Maybe. But Kawhi was there for all of it. Then the 2021 playoff run. So just last year, he's 30 points and 8 rebounds a game on 57% shooting, including 45 and 6 in a critical Game 5 against my guy Luka in the Mavs in round 1. But then he tore his ACL, and we haven't seen him since. And thus is the rub with Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi showed us in the 2017 postseason that, this is arguably a top 3 player, top 2 player, top 1 player in the league. Then he got hurt. 2019 postseason, he stays healthy, because 2018 he basically missed the whole year, and they win the title. 2020, they blow the 3-1 lead. 2021, oh man, here comes Kawhi, looking like the best player in the league again, and then he gets hurt. So he's the best player on a champion. He's been to 3 finals. He's won 2 finals MVPs, but it also feels like we almost haven't seen enough of Kawhi Leonard. That's how he sits there at number 32, one of the greatest perimeter defenders ever and one of the greatest individual single-season playoff runs ever. Kawhi, here's my buddy Kevin Wildes with a Kawhi Leonard question.
Call me old-fashioned. You know what I like? Finals MVPs. Kawhi's got 2 Finals MVPs. Here's a list of guys with 2 Finals MVPs or more. Jordan, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Magic. Kawhi has 2. KD, Kobe, Keem, Bird, Kareem, Willis Reed. That's it. That's the list. Everybody else has got 1 or none. I didn't name 33 guys. There are 32 guys. Kawhi's got to be moved up. On Finals MVPs alone, it's got to be moved up.
All right, my guy Wildes, his Finals MVP obsession is purely because he's mad that Paul Pierce is not on this list and Paul Pierce has a Finals MVP. And again, on Finals MVPs alone, maybe I would move him up if I valued that first Finals MVP as much as other Finals MVPs. I don't. I just flatly don't. Like, guy averaged 18 and 6 for those finals. Games 1 and games 2, he had 9 points. So I understand you have to give it to someone. I'd have given it to Duncan, but that was Kawhi's biggest issue. The other issue is this, just quickly before I move on, because his top-level play has been unbelievable. Kawhi has not played 600 games. Kawhi does not have, how many career assists does he have? 1,600 career. Less than 4,000 career rebounds. He's not in the top 250 all-time in scoring. He has 11,000 points. And, I mean, he's 30. So it's a weird spot where Kawhi, when he's been at his best, he's been unbelievable, but he just hasn't played enough. He's oddly in a similar spot Walton is in. Obviously played more than Walton, but not that much more. So that's why I have him where he is. He is number 32. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.